Hello. Got another journal here to show you. This one is a request and it's got its own dust bag, 2 little beads and some lovely fabric to go with it, which I'll just pop aside. Quite simple, the cover, 5 signatures at the back. The lady that this is for likes roses and likes sort of summer colours, so I just chose the colour pink because she likes that as well, and I was specifically asked for that. Inside, 2 covers, little covers of this. I've left this plain so that she can put her own thing in there if she wants to, or just leave it. A couple of little tags to go inside here. This is some hand paper that I hand dyed, I think, using leaves a while ago, and I actually took a scan of them and took a print of that. That fits in there. Some more little tag bits. She's not normally a lover of a lot of ephemera and stuff in her journals, but I wanted this one to be slightly different, and you'll see why as it goes on. Am I in? Yeah, that's it, as it goes on. That's birthday card, because it's for the lady's birthday, and Thoughts of You by a little verse by Ellen Steiner. I'm not going to say who it's to. It's personal. And we have here some more tags and a little sketch by me I did a while ago that I thought she might like. That's a bit of fun, a little hair. And on here we've got a little daffodil. I don't know if you can see that there, because this lady likes daffodils, so I put a couple of daffodils through it as well, as that was a request. Some more tags and a daffodil poem, I Wandered Lonely as a Cloud, goes in there. Some buttons down the side. Another poem, one that I wrote about love. Just seeing if yeah, I am. I'm in control. Oh, these videos, honestly, I'm not redoing it again, so it'll have to be as it'll be. I kept it very simple inside because she tends to like plain paper, plain pages, a little bit of paper in there and a little envelope. She can decorate them herself, but she does tend to like writing on things a lot, so a lot of the paper's plain. I think this is from the Graphics Fairy. All I did was put it into Photoshop and just made the colours a little bit more prominent because I wanted it to be slightly more vibrant. Some washi tape down the side, and this is a little tag which I tied into the middle of the signature there, which I thought was quite nice to write something on the back. Quite sweet. Other side of that, another little tag there. Another little the other side of the envelope. More plain paper. And some nice paper here. I wanted to add a little touch of this sort of blue colour because I know it's one of her favourite colours. I think it's called teal. Teal and blue, that's teal anyway, that fabric. So I've added that as a little bit of extra to it. If I can get that on. And I've added this because I happen to love that, and I know that the lady in question loves flowers and nature, so I don't know who painted this off the top of my head. Might have been Waterhouse, but I can't remember. It's either Leighton or Waterhouse, one of the two. Some more paper. There's not many bits of jewellery in this journal because I know she doesn't like that. So, and this is just a small one with a heart that says love on it, on the tag. Some beautiful, this is from the Graphics Fairy. Oh, I love this stuff because it's quite vintage and it looks gorgeous. And I layered it up myself with some background from theirs as well. And I know she loves this poem by Rudyard Kipling called If. So I'll put a copy of that in there. And a little tag and some washi tape with some gorgeous printed, it was printed on vellum or printed on tracing paper. Oh, whenever I do these videos, I don't know if anybody else has the same problem, I lose my train of thought. But getting back to my train of thought, 3 little hearts down the side, which I really liked, with some nice fabric. This has got beautiful texture to it if you run your hands over it. It was created using salt on coffee. Just sprinkled it on. Another tag in the middle. Some extra writing space there with a lovely little, I think that's a tuck spot as well. You can put stuff in there. Another tuck spot there, just to put things in. She's not a lady that likes a lot of tuck spots, to be honest. I've probably done more than what I intended to, but because I like doing them. Oh, as you can see, that's one there. This, I'm not going to take everything out of this, simply because it's got photographs in it and they're private and personal, so they just go in there, and that is a field of daisies. And I think I got this from Pixabay. Pixabay do some great freebies, and I just printed it on tracing paper and turned it into a little vellum type style bag, which then fits in there, and she can use the photographs to stick in herself. Another tuck spot there, and another one there with the copy of the poem that I wrote called Love. More bits of fabric, gorgeous printing done on tissue paper with leaves. Some more nice paper with salt and coffee to create some nice textures. Lots of plain paper and some extra writing paper there for her with a little closure, which I thought just added a bit of interest. I put a packet of seeds in for butterflies to go there for her to put around for the butterflies. More tuck spots, more roses, a bit about flower seeds, and there with some extra writing space on the back. Some more tags and two lots of tag spots there to put them in. Those back in there, lest I lose them. You can see really a double page in the middle with another one of those little tags that I've tied to the middle, and some tracing paper, vellum paper, little tag pockets there. Some brown paper just to add some different interest. A couple of little spots there to put things in, little tags. It's pretty. And another little one of those things, if I can get that up to show you. Little daffodil there, and a little tag at the side. And here I made this little envelope out of fabric. I had a piece of fabric that I found that I liked the colour of. Again, it's that teal. And I kept it open. I thought, well, she can write inside that, because I know she likes writing. And a little note from the bookmaker. And another one of my favourite images, which is on the same one that's on the back. Always reminds me to always take time to smell the roses. So they just fit in there nicely. I'll put that in after. Beautiful roses from the Graphics Fairy again. 3 little tags that just fit into this beautiful piece of fabric. Another tag spot there for her to put things in. More washi tape. I do like my washi tape. Does anybody else like washi tape? I love washi tape. Another one of those little tags in the middle. There is, and I forgot to show you this, in the middle of one of these, I don't know if I showed you that, I don't think you saw that, I must have missed it. This is a rose quartz, and then one of the meanings of a rose quartz is love. So that's the only dangle that's on it, because I know she's not a lover of a lot of jewellery and dangly from things. So anyway, where was I? Somewhere here. We've gone past that, haven't we? Yes, we got to there. And we said that this was a tag spot, and another tag in the middle that I tied. Beautiful piece of very old lace down the side. Some more from, I think that's from the Graphics Fairy again, and I'm pretty certain this is, and all I did with it is I enhanced the colour to make it more vibrant and more blue, to go with what I was trying to achieve in this book. More washi tape, the other side of that beautiful rose from the Graphics Fairy, and some, she can stick things on there, photographs and all sorts. And here, because I know this lady likes taking little journals out in her handbag, but this one's probably too big to do that. There's a little writing journal for her when she's out. And that just goes into the back with another poem, which I know she likes, which was a request, called The Road Not Taken by Robert Frost. And that fits in the back there. And that, just back in a minute, is this week's journal. Thank you for watching.